just because I grew up very isolated away from, I didn't grow up in an immigrant community. Our family was actually the only Asian family in our entire town. And even that, we just kind of joked that there was only really one Asian person in our whole town because my sister and I were both a half. So that was it. There was 800 people in our town, and we were 5 hours away from the closest town, which was Thunder Bay. And so we were it. We didn't really, I didn't really start to discover our cultural background until I was a teenager and we moved down here. And believe it or not, there were no Lao people in Peterborough either when I moved here. So I've met one recently that I'm not related to, so that's a big accomplishment. So she's lovely. So it's gradual, it happens gradually, and so I really grew up in a northern culture, and that was a huge part of my identity. And I think for a lot of people who identify strongly as Canadians, you'll know what that's about. It's hockey, it's hunting, it's winter, and that was me. That was our family for most of my life. And so moving down here was a big culture shock, and then also meeting 50% of my family, and realizing that we weren't actually Chinese. We were Lao and we were Hakka, and with that comes a very strong identity. The Hakka people are actually nomadic, so we don't have a country of origin. And so with that, there is a great deal of pressure to marry within your own culture to try and maintain the bloodlines. My family definitely didn't do that. And then Lao, there are fewer than 2,000 Lao living in North America. And so again, there's not a lot of immigrant community there. And then my mother's family are Irish Canadian. So we were just this huge mix. And again, then coming to Trent and meeting a bunch of different people from my background, I then kind of started being able to piece together, oh, this isn't just my family, this is actually my culture, these little habits that I have. And that was really a big experience for me.